Okay, today I'm going to teach you all how to make dirt pudding. It's real fast and it's real easy and anyone can do it. I mean, men, women, children, whatever. Okay, I'm going to tell you ingredients. You're going to need a plastic baggie, which is for the Oreos when you crush them up. A mixer for when you mix your cream cheese and your sugar and your pudding in your milk so it won't get clumps in it. You'll need 2 bowls. You'll need one to mix the pudding and the milk, and then your cream cheese so you can dump it and you just pile it into one bowl. Okay, and your spoon of course to stir, and then your measuring cups like so. Okay, the recipe is right here. You'll need 2 small packages of vanilla, about this size. This is the size you want. 1 cup of powdered sugar, which I already measured it, and I just put it in this. 1 8-ounce of Cool Whip, which is this size. They have a larger size of Cool Whip, so you have to make sure it's 8 ounce. Okay, and then 1 bag of Oreos. That's about 28 Oreos altogether. So you can buy the bigger size or the smaller size. 3 cups of milk, which I already measured right here. And then gummy worms, those are optional. You'll just see after I show you all what to do. Okay, your first step, you're going to mix your pudding and your milk. Okay, all together. And make sure not to make a mess because it's really powdery. Okay, and then our milk. You want to pour it slowly so it won't, clump. Alright. And then this is what we're going to do with the mixer. Because if you do it with a spoon, it'll just take forever and then your arm will get tired. The mixer's over here. How am I supposed to do this?
You could just set it down on the ground, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
There's no outlet out there. Okay, and we'll do this for about 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, it takes a little bit quicker than that. Alright. And you take your mixture and you set it aside so it can harden and the milk and the pudding can harden, because it's instant pudding. You gotta mention for that. Okay? And next step. It's not working. Okay. Your second step is you mix the cream cheese and your sugar in your second bowl. And okay, cream cheese is right here. You can get the Philadelphia, that cheap brand, whatever. I chose the other brand. Okay. And you'll need a 8-ounce of cream cheese. They have different sizes. If I can get this open, I can show you how to do it. Okay. Anyways. Let me use the scissors. Okay. You mix that and your sugar into a bowl. Here we go. Over here, so I won't make a mess. Alright. Cream cheese and your sugar, which is powdered sugar, okay? Mix all that in there, and you stir it up with a spoon, and you want to make sure that your cream cheese isn't too hard or hasn't been in the refrigerator, because it's hard to stir like my cream cheese is right now. Okay, and then after you stir this as much as you can, you mix it into your pudding, and it should have set pretty much as it can. Okay, and that's as much as I can do it because my cream cheese is a little hard. Okay, and you fold it into your pudding. Mix it and then you add the Cool Whip, and you just blend it all together. But like I said, my cream cheese is really hard, so it's not really gonna work. And you add all of the Cool Whip. Okay. There we go. I'll probably need the mixer for this because it's a little tough. I think it'll be okay. Anyways, I keep mixing that. And then you'll probably need to put it in the refrigerator for about a couple of minutes after you stir it up really well, which is about 50 strokes, I'd say. And then when you're through with that, you put the Oreos on the top, and you just top it, and you can leave it in this bowl or put it in a nicer dish or whatnot. And in your Oreos, you can buy, this kind of regular Oreos. That's just the cheap brand, And I'm not going to put the Oreos on the top because it's not quite firm yet. So I crushed it, and I thought it would be a little bit firmer, but it's not. So I'm not going to put this on top, okay? And then, like I said, you can put the gummy worms on the top for your layers. Okay, thank you.
All right.
So you can't eat those guys. I'm fine. Because it's not really good.
That is a good recipe though. And a lot of times you serve it in a flour pot, put a little fake
Yeah,
flour
I've done
in
that
there.
before, but didn't really make it too much.
What was our time? Thanks, Corey.
Today I'm going to tell you all about Elvis, a little bit of his life. Does everyone know who Elvis Presley is? If I show hands? Okay, good. All right. Elvis has a quote that he quoted in 1970 at an acceptance speech, which states, "When I was a child, ladies and gentlemen, I was a dreamer. I read comic books, and I was the hero of the comic book. I saw movies, and I was the hero of the movie. So every dream I ever dreamed has come true 100 times. I learned very early in life that without a song, the day would never end. Without a song, a man ain't got a friend. Without a song, the road would never bend. Without a song, so I keep singing a song. Good night, and thank you." I'm going to tell you all about his childhood, his rise to stardom, and the decline of his career. Elvis, he grew up in Toluca, Mississippi, and he was born on January 8, 1935. He loved blues, country music. He loved gospel. He sang in the choir when he was a child. At 10 years old, his mother bought him a guitar. He really wanted a bicycle, but the guitar was cheaper, so his mother bought him the guitar. They moved to Memphis, Tennessee when he was about 10 years old because his dad was looking for a better job, and so they had to move to Tennessee. And he was going into a recording studio because he loved to sing and he could play the guitar to make a demo for his mother. And he made a recording at age 16 to what the September issue of 2003 TV Guide says that the two songs, "My Happiness" and "Where Your Heartaches Begin." That was a turning point in Elvis's life after that because he got signed to a record label, Sun Records, at age 18. He appeared on radio shows, talk shows, and even the Grand Ole Opry. The Rolling Stone magazine of April 2003 says that Elvis was once fired only one performance because they insisted that he wasn't singing country correctly. He moved to Graceland and bought this house right here and started getting cars and Cadillacs, and he even had his own plane. And he was getting really rich by then because he was touring and, doing a lot of music. and that was in Memphis. In 1958, age 23, he got drafted into the Army. That was 2 years later after he bought his mansion. He came back and made movies, not so much rock and roll. He made 29 movies right after he came back from the Army. In 1961, that was his last live show. The TV Guide of September 2003 states that he performs his last live show at the USS Arizona Memorial Fund concert, and that was in Honolulu. A few years later, he was 32 years old. He married Priscilla Blue, that's her name at the time. She was 21 years old. 1 year later, he came back on NBC for a special, and that was when he was wearing the black leather, you know, he looked real good. He kept performing in Las Vegas, and he just went on tour a little bit and just stopped doing movies because he got sick of that. And his 7-year marriage, he got divorced and had a child, which Lisa Marie Presley, which we were talking about, she's in music right now. And that was the decline of his career. He started, and this right here is his performances of when he was younger, and then when he was older, and he started getting bigger. He started eating more and taking more prescription drugs, and etc. He was just not doing good. After the marriage and the breakup, he just declined. And at 42, Elvis died, and his grave is at his mansion right now in Memphis. And Kathy Westmoreland, a former backup singer and also lover of Elvis, states that he once told her, "I'm going to sing until the day I die." And that is exactly what Elvis did.